Are you hearing me? You don't see me crying out? Because are you letting me go through this, God? Like, hi, I'm Latoya Monique. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, subscribe. If you're not, welcome. Welcome, sis. Welcome, bro. Welcome back. Welcome back. Today's video is going to be about faith and finances and some of the things I've been struggling with in this season of my life, y'all. So I'm just going to talk from one of my journal entries from the other day, and it's about me living authentically, living in my truth. Because like I stated in the last video or a couple of videos before, I created a platform for women to be vulnerable. And I realized I have not been vulnerable. I have not been honest. I have not, at least not with myself and of course my audience. I wasn't practicing what I was preaching, right? I wasn't actually living in my authentic self. And it was out of fear, it was out of shame. And so I touched on it a little bit. I'm gonna talk about it right now. I'm gonna let it out because there's no more shame attached to it. I don't care. It is what it is. It is life. We all go through seasons. And in this season, I am being challenged. And so one of the challenges is me not having a 9 to 5. So it's been 10 months since I had my last job. I was laid off, the contract ended. And since then, I had not been working. And so I was operating my small businesses and doing things like that, but having a steady income was non existent. And so that hustle bustle, trying to get money to survive. And I wanted to talk about it on social media, but then it was like, no, I don't want people in my business. But then it's like, girl, this can help somebody. So this is exactly what I was experiencing. And so one day it was just like, girl, get up and talk about it. You're not the only one. In this season of me being unemployed, my faith has been tested. Yes, it has. Like, I know they say you're not supposed to question God and things like that, and his will is greater than ours. But there were moments where I was feeling like, are you hearing me? You don't see me crying out? Because are you letting me go through this, God? Like, what you do? Like, why am I going through so much turmoil? And still, I'm not asking those questions anymore. And I think because I come to the realization that every season that I've ever been in, he's gotten me through it. And so I think for me in this season, it just felt like so much was hitting me back to back. And then I'm raising a 13-year-old and she's questioning me. And, it's like, dang, the responsibility of taking care of a child, it's a lot when there's no income, no steady income. And so that was one of my moments where my faith was being tested, and it still is being tested, right? I'm still not working right now, but I have had some opportunities for employment. I've had interviews and things like that. So it's progressing, but I don't know, right? I still don't know what's next for me. But I am trusting God and I'm leaving it in his hands because clearly I'm tired of crying. And so my faith has been tested and I'm learning to lean more on him, all on him. Give it to him because it's a lot to carry and he got it. I can't hold it. I can't I can't carry it. Judgment that came with me wanting to share was people talking, and people having this perception of who they think I am based off of what I present on social media. And I realized we all curate our own lives when it comes to social media and we share whatever we want to share, right? Surface level. Not everyone needs to know everything that you have going on, but I realized if I'm building a platform where I want women to live in their authentic self, live in their truth, then I have to be honest and I have to be truthful with myself. You can't just talk about it, you got to be about it. And so forget the judgment, forget my phone is ringing. Oh my gosh, hold on. The judgment, forget being ashamed, because it does not matter. It does not matter. You are ultimately helping someone with your story. And I've learned that. And there's nothing anyone can say or do that's going to make me feel any type of way about what I shared. there's nothing you can do about it. And so that's one of the things I was struggling with, perception of how other people are going to perceive me. And I'm too grown for that. I am. The finances. Whoo, I read something where it said, it's not that we can't find work, it's that um, we can't afford the life we want to live. And that is so true. Right now, I'm in a season where I cannot afford the life I truly want to live. And I'm learning to be a good steward. That's one of the things I've learned in this season, to be a good steward over everything that has been presented to me, or that has been taken away from me. Um, and so that part of it is that finances, that money, the ching ching, the moolah. It is tough. It's tough, but I'm learning to prioritize things that are more important, and the money will come, and I know it's going to come because I always say I'm rich. Where the money at? I don't know just yet, but it's there, right? It's there, and so my finances have been tested in this season, and I know there are lessons attached to that as well. And me, really cracking down on my spending habits that I've learned are, one, I'm learning more about me in this season while I have so much time, so much freedom. I'm learning new things about myself. I'm spending more time with my daughter. This has been one of the best seasons of my life, if I'm being honest. Aside from, the not having a 9 to 5, I get to build a better relationship with my daughter. And this is not something that I had with my mother, and she's 13. And I get to teach her more about life and the real world, while I'm going through these situations, and letting her know that these things are going to happen. So I am being um, put in this season, not just for me, but for her as well. And that's what I've learned. And I get to spend more time with her. I get to take her to school. I get to make her breakfast without being rushed. And as much as this is not there, this is there. And I appreciate that. I'm grateful for those moments. And so those are some of the things I've um have been dealing with in this season: my faith, my finances, and just truly trusting in God to see me through, because the lighting is going away. See me through. And I hope it's very short and sweet, but I truly hope that this helps someone. Whatever season you are in, trust and believe that you are going to get through. You keep pushing, you cry, you do whatever you need to do, because trust me, I done did all of that. And I'm still doing it. And so everything is going to be all right. And I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.